In this video, I'll be talking about two fragrances from Narciso Rodrigues. One is Rouge EDP, and the other one is For Him, and it's the EDT concentration. I'll see you in the video. Hey, it's Peter from Centrail. I'm glad that you're here. If this is your first time, I want to welcome you. If you're back for another video, thank you for checking me out again. On this channel, we talk about fragrances, niche, designer, anything around fragrances. I'm glad that you're here, and now let's dive right into it. Narciso Rodrigues is a Cuban-American fashion designer from Jersey, New Jersey, that's in the United States. He is well known for his work on the dresses for Michelle Obama, and he has a fragrance line with some really unique scents. I just kind of brought that up because I wanted to establish that Narciso Rodrigues is a fashion brand. Narciso has worked in collaboration with some perfumers like Mason Francis Kirkjohn, Christine Nagel, Aurelia Girard, and Alberto Morillas. And today I have two for you. I have For Him, Narciso Rodrigues, and I have Rouge, also by Narciso Rodrigues. I think that the bottles that the Narciso fragrances come in are worth mentioning. There are around 50 in the fragrance collection that Narciso has, and I really think that the bottles are just amazing. They're really simple, kind of square, elegant, they're modernistic, and they look amazing on the shelf. Rouge is a woman's fragrance from 2018. And I know that most of you guys are men out there, and I have some females. If you don't want to watch this, I'll try to leave a timestamp in the bottom if you want to move forward. However, I do think that you should watch it if you have a girlfriend or a wife. And it doesn't really matter because a lot of the notes that are in this fragrance or in fragrances in general, they kind of cross jump. Notes are notes in a fragrance. And oftentimes you can wear a female fragrance because it just smells really great on you. And after all, you do you, and I'm okay with that. Let's see what we got out of this fragrance when we spray it. Got a nice wide, strong sprayer, which is good. Nice little red cap on here. Let's see, at the top of this fragrance, what I get is we have some iris, we have some Bulgarian rose at the top. In the middle of this fragrance, you will find some musk, orange blossom, tuberose, that's all in the body. Now, what I like best about this fragrance is the dry down. It's amazing on my wife as it dries down a little bit, about an hour into it. You have vetiver, cedar, tonka bean, sandalwood, all surrounded by a luscious vanilla. I really love the way this develops on my wife. The main notes that you will have in this fragrance that carry you through most of the duration is going to be the musk and the iris, the rose, and all that's sort of comfortably wrapped in a tonka and vanilla, sphere, if you will. Narciso's Rouge is a soft fragrance that will last you about 6 hours, all within arm's length. It is a fabulous fragrance for a female. A guy, if you want to wear it, it is a bit lipsticky. But I think it's a wonderful fragrance, and my wife absolutely loves wearing this one. The next one I have for you is called For Him, also by Narciso Rodrigues. This fragrance was actually created by Mason Francis Kirkjohn in 2007. This little fella right here is an amazing, unusual, and unique scent that I like to wear when it's kind of rainy and wet outside. For Him also has a minimalist bottle, just like the Rouge. It's not the cube, it's a little bit longer, but they both are absolutely amazing on shelves. They look really nice together. Let's see. Lots of people think that this one smells like concrete, although I think they're being a little bit misled just by the way the color is. It doesn't smell like concrete. It has a little bit of a wet quality to it, but concrete to me smells completely different. So let's give it a spray. Nice, big, strong sprayer. Most people think that this one has huge projection. and it lasts a lot longer than they think. You get about 8 hours out of this one with moderate protection. Now, lots of people think it has more than that. I really just believe that it's not the protection itself. I think that it's such a unique scent for a man that people just pick it up more easily because it's not something that you smell in a daily environment. This fragrance starts off with violet leaf, which is something quite unique for a man's fragrance. It's also the most dominant in this fragrance. It is followed by musk, amber, and patchouli. And that's it. There are 4 notes: violet, musk, amber, and patchouli. It's quite interesting that such a wonderful fragrance was created with just 4 notes. Tells you right there that Mason Francis Kirkjohn really knows what he's doing. It's kind of crazy that This Is Him was launched in 2007, and the fragrance itself is supposed to be reminiscent of the fougères from the 80s. Now, I was around in the 80s, and I remember it does have a bit of a melancholy sense to it. Lots of people don't like that, but I think it's really fabulous. It does in no way smell like an 80s fragrance. It is completely contemporary, but I can see when you smell this one that you do get a little bit of I don't know, maybe a homesick feeling or something like that. It's really quite wonderful. I think For Him by Narciso Rodrigues is best worn in cooler weather, evenings, rainy days, and maybe early spring. At first spray, many people, or even you, would think that this is a feminine fragrance, and it maybe is just a little bit, but don't be fooled. On your body, the amber and the musk will cut through, and you'll smell completely unique and different than any of the other Sauvages out there. It is a wonderful fragrance to wear if you're a little bit daring and you want something complete and totally different than what everybody else has on. This is a designer fragrance that is melancholy, violet, wet, and musky. It's a really nice scent, and I really enjoy wearing that. I actually find myself reaching for this one a lot more than I thought at the beginning. When I first smelled it, I too thought, wow, the violet's really strong on here. But once you wear this one, you grow to love it. It's a really cool fragrance. Both of these you can find online. Narciso Rodrigues For Him you can find for about $60 perhaps. And this is an EDT concentration. And the EDP Rouge by Narciso for women is about $80 online. These two are elegant, they're modern, they're unique, and they're really cool fragrances from Narciso Rodrigues. Now, in no way should you go out and blind buy those. They're unique and different, and it's worth looking at, but get yourself a sample first. Don't blind buy them because some guy on YouTube talked about them and said they were great. I love all kinds of different fragrances, and I want to expose you to something other than maybe just mainstream. Because who knows, maybe there's one in there that could be your next scent trail. I'm Peter from Scent Trail. I'm glad that you were here. If you got anything out of this video at all, please consider subscribing as it helps me grow the channel. Until next time, I want you to take good care of yourself, always smell nice, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care, and Scent Trail out.